Okay, Dave, I got our A Striker 955 set up here. I've got 100 watt slugs in both sides of the meter. That's RMS, that's peak. Okay, I've got the peak meter set, the multiplier set to ×5. So that middle scale there where it says 50, that's actually 500. Okay, now amp off. Oh, one other thing I need to tell you. If you're running the 655 into it, make sure this knob is turned all the way up. Not all the way down, all the way up, okay? Even at 10 watts. We changed it from an H1x2 to an H2 because you were running a 655. A 1x2, it would have burned it up right away. So we've got the two 2879s in there, okay? But these resistors are only 5 watters. All right, there's 2 across there, so it'll split to 10 watts. But this guy here needs to be turned all the way up, not all the way down. Never turn it all the way down if you're going to run 10 watts in it. If you're going to run 2 watts in it, you can turn all the way down. But control your output power with the radio. Don't try to control it with this, okay? Can't make that clear enough. Do not try to control the output power with this thing if you're putting the 655 into it, okay? Let me say that again. Don't control the output power with this knob. Control the output power with that knob. Leave this guy here turned all the way up all the time. The only time you want to fool with him is if you're only putting like 2 watts into this thing. Alright. Okay, amp off. SWR on that bottom scale there. Just barely peeping out the hole there. That's going through the amp. Okay. This is with the amp on. Same thing, just barely peeping out. You can see our power's at 10 watts. Okay, that was all the way up. Now I'm going to turn it all the way down, but you don't want to do this. I'm going to do it for demo purposes. There's our SWR. Okay. And I think right about mid-travel, yeah, it's like constant from top to bottom. Let's see, how can I get both of these in the picture and key the microphone at the same time? I got a key switch that I made up to troubleshoot radios with. Let me put that in here so that I can key the radio, hold the camera, and move the power knob all at the same time. Okay, turn the amp off. Show you the output power, or the input power coming into the amp. That's what's coming out of the radio. That's actually a little bit, just a touch high. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. All right, right there is exactly 10 watts. Okay, there's our SWR right there. I'm going to turn this, let's see, I'm going to turn him all the way up. Okay, that's all the way up right there. This is all the way down. Now this is with the amp off. You notice it don't change. Okay, I'm going to flip the amp on. You'll see our power go up. It's all the way down. Here's the SWR. Amp is on. And that's all the way up. See that? It never changed. Okay. I'm going to turn it down here on the front of the box. Turn it back up on the front of the box. But you don't want to do that, okay? Just remember that. When you put that 655 in there, this knob needs to stay all the way up. Okay? But you notice the SWR didn't change. It just barely peeps out. Okay? Alright, that's with the power turned all the way up. Let me show you on the meters. Okay, so you're good to go. The fan was bad. Don't know why, don't know what happened, but that smell that you got a whiff of was the little ground resistor that we put in there to drop the voltage burning up. The fan had a dead short in it. It's in the trash now. I had another one, fortunately, and that one is in there. Let me put the covers on it, hook the fan up, and show you that everything works and the SWR is still good. Okay? More to come. One more thing. I added a fuse for your remote. Right there. It's a 5-amp fuse. I know you didn't buy a remote, but if you ever decide to use one, I want you to have that fuse in there. Okay, so if your remote ever stops working, the first thing to look for is this fuse. But no, that's not the first thing to look for. The first thing to look for is to find out why it blew this fuse. Once you discover that, then here's the fuse that you need to replace. It's just simply soldered to the terminal on the jack, and then the wires soldered to the other side of the fuse. Okay. All right, we're done. Let me put the cover back on it, fire it up, and show you all the readings again. Okay. And in case you're wondering, that's what I changed right there. The value was 100, and I changed it to a 120, and it seems to like the 120. Okay. Okay, one more thing I wanted to show you. Got this guy all the way up. We're still set at a 10-watt dead key, but I'm gonna talk into it now. Audio, hello, hello, audio. What's our output power? Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. SWR stays way down there. I'm gonna turn this all the way down, but like I've told you, run it wide open. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Audio 1 2. Okay. Let's do it at mid-range so you can see that. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Goes up just a scotch there at mid-range. Audio, hello. Hello, audio. As soon as I stop talking, it falls back. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Mid-range, we're still doing almost 400 watts peak. Okay. But hello 1 2 1 2 audio. Audio 1 2. Control your output power here, not here. I know I've said that like a half dozen times, but it's very important. Now, if you put a low power radio on here, you know, just a standard OCB, then you can use that. But now I'm talking about like a Cobra 29 or something like that, you know, that ain't had the finals all jacked up and stuff. If it does like a 2 or 3 watt dead key, then you can use this, not a problem. But if you're putting your 655 into it, keep this turned all the way up. All right. Happy 4th. 7-3.